Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are going to be doing the reread book tag. This tag was originally made by Scallydandling about the books, and I'll put a link to that in the description down below. I, however, was tagged by the terrific Charlotte from Rereads, and I will put a link to her video in the cards right here. This tag focuses on rereading books, which I don't think I do a lot, but maybe I'll feel different after talking about it and answering some of these questions. We'll see. First question. Let's assume you do reread if you're doing this tag. Good assumption. So where do you sit on the rereading scale from almost never to all the time? I guess I would say occasionally. I do reread sometimes. Next question. Has that changed over your reading life? Yes. I have reread more books in the last year than probably any other time of my life. Next question. When do you reread? Maybe immediately after finishing a book, or not till years later, or when the mood strikes. I usually reread favorites if I feel like I'm getting in a reading slump, but I have found across the board that if I do reread a book, it's usually not until a few years later. Next question. Why do you reread books? I occasionally just get kind of a hankering for a certain story, so I'll reread to satisfy that. Or like last month, I had to reread a book for a book club, or I reread a story for my summer reading bingo, which I'll put a link to the TBR in the cards right here. Also, again, just sometimes I need to reread a favorite to try and reinvigorate myself. Next question. How do you reread? Faster, slower, just the best bits? I think I would say I usually reread faster just because I know what's happening, and so if I want to maybe skip to a specific part, I will start skimming. And I do have one particular book that I've occasionally just picked up for specific scenes and read those alone. Sometimes I just need the fluffy cuteness that is Nate and Bronwyn's relationship and One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I'm not gonna lie, I've probably reread specific chapters of this like 5 times. Next question. Who or what do you reread? More specifically, which authors or genres or individual books? Like I said, favorites. I've reread multiple scenes in this one a good few times. I've reread the Charlie Davidson series twice now. I reread the Harry Potter series last year. I've recently been thinking about rereading the Truly Devious series just with fall coming around. Just finished the series this year, and I have so many other books I want to get to, so it's not high on my priority list, but I'm definitely considering it because I love this series so much. Next question. Is there a book that you found better when you reread it? I would definitely say the Harry Potter series. When I reread it end of last year, I just felt like I was enjoying it so much more because I have so much nostalgia. Brought back all of these great memories and this just happy feeling, and I loved the entire experience. Fun fact, nostalgia actually makes you feel less lonely. I also mentioned in my tier ranking of books I read in school video, which I'll link in the cards right here, that I was considering rereading some of those just because I don't remember all of them very well, and some of them probably were really good books, but might just not have been right for me at that time, and I may enjoy more as an adult. We'll see if I eventually get around to those. Is there a book you found that was worse upon reread? I did just reread this, and I wouldn't really say worse because I still enjoyed The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky the second time around, but I did rate it lower. I definitely could identify and connect with the characters so much more when I read this in high school than I did when I reread it as an adult. But I still enjoyed it. I still liked it. It was a good book. It just went from a 5 stars to a 4 stars. Final question. Which one book have you reread most? Definitely the Charlie Davidson series. I have read this 3 times now. This is 13 books in a series, so it's a lot to commit to, and I still love it. I enjoy every reread. Series is just filled with hilarious and funny characters and good mysteries and a sexy romance, and I love this series. I will always reread it. I don't know, maybe if I get in a reading slump eventually, you guys will get to see me reread these and watch all of the ridiculous reactions I have, because trust me, I have a lot of them. Alright y'all, so that is it for this tag. I am, however, going to run down some of the people I am tagging. The PM Reader, Oh My Myra, Lady Jane Books, Slanted Spines, Catherine Zofrey, Mary Reads, and Kimberly Reads. I will put a link to all of their channels in the description down below. They are wonderful people and you should all go check them out. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Bye.